Sunrise Medical has one of the most extensive sling ranges available on the market today. Our slings are a reflection on many years of refinements that make the Sunrise Medical sling range one of the most comfortable and flexible ranges available. All our slings feature coloured binding, providing clear, recognisable size information. And for the 6-point slings, coloured loops are used to cater for individual patients and circumstances. Clear labels provide all the information required, together with a line drawing showing how the sling fits. Leg support widths are carefully designed to offer optimal support, while not cutting into the knee or groin, and modesty loops stop the patient's legs from splaying while in transit. Centerline markers aid the carer in the correct positioning of the sling. Made from polyester, our slings are durable, soft and comfortable. Padding provides additional comfort and support to delicate areas, and our webbing straps have covered ends to ensure patients aren't scratched. The angle of straps has been carefully calculated to ensure the correct posture and comfort of the patient, and head supports ensure correct positioning during transfer. Our net slings are ideal in wet environments, providing rapid draining and drying. Handles on the sides of our slings are optimised to ensure correct handling. The grey colour of our slings means contamination is easy to spot, but isn't prone to staining. Before using any sling, check the label for compatibility. Also check material for holes and snagging, and also check straps and loops for deterioration. In today's demanding care environment, it's essential to have the correct equipment to complete the task in hand. This is why the new professional series of lifts has been developed. Whether you have space constraints in which to operate your lift, or you have a large load to transfer and manoeuvre, the professional series has a suitable product. The lifts are a true family of products, and this approach has several benefits. The products utilise common components for cost-effective maintenance. All of the products have similar interaction points. This is key for simplification of training and familiarity for staff. All products utilise lightweight construction, the latest manufacturing technologies, and fully comply with the most stringent global safety standards. The Advance lift is compact and nimble, ideal for those environments where space is at a premium, but performance cannot be compromised. The Presence is an all-round performer, a robust and capable lift that has the flexibility of coping with almost all lifting challenges. The Presence has an extensive range of travel that can deliver transfers from both floor to high-level bed surfaces. The Stature is our flagship product and recognises the true needs of the modern care environment. The Stature utilises the patented Securi 3 sling connection system and 4-point positioning cradle. The Stature is extremely robust and has one of the largest lift ranges in the industry. The Arise is nimble and flexible and has been specifically designed for quick, safe and simple transfers. The Arise is the perfect partner for those patients who have an element of weight-bearing ability. In addition, the Arise Active Style lift mechanism is proven to keep patients mobile for longer. All Sunrise Medical professional grade products have a common look and feel. This design methodology is no mistake. All the products we have just discussed here have design features that link directly back to the needs of the patient, user and environment in which they are being used. For instance, a large push handle allows superior manipulation while using the lift. A push foot pad reduces the force needed to initiate movement in a forward direction. Tapered swan neck legs allow greater internal area whilst not compromising the product's overall width. A convenient handset clip enables the handset to be safely located whilst the carer is tending to the patient. and a straight line device which locks one of the rear casters in a straight line and enables the unit to be pivoted in a circle or more easily pushed in a straight line. It's this type of thoughtful design that makes the professional series lifts both familiar to use for the caregiver and safe and comfortable for the patient. In turn, this makes our products easier to use, easier to train with. This is a view that has been validated with extensive usability trials. Begin by folding the sling in half. Use the purple markers to position the sling centrally under the patient's back, aligning the base seam level with the sacral area of the spine. Tuck the top half of the sling under the patient before gently rolling them back. Roll the patient gently to the other side so the second carer can pull the rest of the sling through easily. Using good postures, move to the leg pieces and tuck them under each leg. If the sling is slightly too large for the patient, use an extra modesty strap to keep the legs together. This makes the commode aperture underneath the sling a little smaller and stops the patient sinking through. Bring the lift in at a slight angle to the patient and as close to their head as possible, bringing the pillow up behind their head if necessary. For this manoeuvre, the brakes will need to be applied. Bring the cradle down so that it's level across the patient's chest and at a height where the straps are easy to attach. For a good sitting position, the shortest loops are used at the shoulders and longer ones at the legs. It may be necessary to bend the knees up to attach the leg straps. Reassure the patient while beginning the lift and control any movement as you gently lift them from the floor. As you raise the lift, the sling may move slightly as the patient slides into a sitting position. When ready, move to the back of the lift and remove the brakes. Remove the pillow and rotate the patient to a comfortable position. Use the push pad to initiate forward movement. Hold the lift at a comfortable height and keep square to the load as you move. Once in position above the chair, gently lower the patient. Pushing back slightly on the front of their tibia will help to position them to the back of the chair. Here we see the fitting of a basic quick-fit sling with padded legs. Move the footplates of the chair to facilitate access. Using good postures, sit the patient forward and slide the sling down their back. Follow the seam to the base and from the front, feed the sling under each leg, raising the patient's leg to support it if necessary. Kneel to the opposite side to save stretching across and repeat the process for the other leg. Putting one loop through the other will keep the patient in a comfortable position and maintain their dignity. Check the position of the shoulder straps. Bring the lift in towards the patient with a hand on the cradle so as not to endanger them. Using good postures, attach the long loops of the leg pieces to the hooks. Shorter loops are used for the shoulders to maintain the patient in the sitting position required for a chair-to-chair transfer. Reassure the patient before beginning the lift. Raise the patient to a comfortable height. Then, ensuring their legs are well clear of the upright, rotate them to a safe, comfortable position. When ready, walk backwards, keeping square to the load, holding the lift at a comfortable height. Use the push pad and the large push handles to initiate forward movement. Ensure the legs are adjusted to a suitable width for the chair, particularly if it's a larger armchair as demonstrated here. Using good postures, begin lowering the patient. Push back slightly on the front of their tibia to push them to the back of the chair while lowering gently. Continue lowering, making sure the cradle doesn't come into contact with the patient to a height where the loops can be easily unhooked without any strain. Move the lift away from the patient before removing the sling. When removing the sling leg supports, peel back the fabric on itself away from the patient's skin so as not to produce any friction with the skin. Here we'll see a comfort sling being used with the Stature vertical lift. Begin by rolling the patient onto their side and placing the sling under their back. Use the purple markers to align the sling centrally. Tuck the top half of the sling under the patient and position the padded head support before gently rolling them back. Roll the patient gently to the other side so the second carer can pull the rest of the sling through easily. Using good postures, move to the leg pieces and tuck them under each leg. Loop one leg support through the modesty strap in order to keep the legs together and retain the dignity of the patient. Bring the lift in, keeping a hand on the 4-point cradle to protect the patient. Lower the cradle down to a level where the straps are easy to attach. The 4-point cradle uses the Securi 3 safety clip system to attach the sling to the lift. Ensure all 4 clips are safely attached before beginning to raise the patient. As you raise the patient, the sling may move slightly as the patient slides into a sitting position. Hold the lift at a comfortable height and keep square to the load as you move. Once in position above the chair, gently lower the patient. As the patient gets close to the chair, push down on the handle of the cradle to move them from a reclined position to a sitting position.